Hello guys, welcome to a battle against Heather on the internet. So we were at Eric's stream and she was like, Zed, do a UU. I was like, okay, it's a good idea, so let's do a UU. So I have a UU here and I'm basically using the same team of the UUs I've been using recently. And she has lots of things that are weak to Crobat. Now this is something I kind of realised maybe second or third turn into the match. And it's going to be kind of useful, I guess, for me to keep Crobat around because that thing's going to do some work if I play it correctly, and hopefully it'll be able to do some denting into her team. So I'm going to lead off with Zapdos, and I get a really nice lead against the Suicune, and because of that, it's pretty obvious that the thing doesn't want to stay in. So I go for the Heat Wave because I overpredict on the first turn, and it screws me over because she stays in, takes the Heat Wave, and I'm like balls because that means I have to take an Ice Beam to the face, and that's definitely not tasty in any way whatsoever. So I kind of screw up with an over prediction to start off with, but it's not too bad because I can always roost it off, and even if she wants to go for another Ice Beam, it's not going to do too much because obviously I'm removing my flying type for this turn. So I can get myself up to a nice amount of HP, and she actually decides to Calm Mind on that turn, which makes a little bit of sense because she can maybe tank a Thunderbolt after this and then kill me on the following turn. I'm just not quite sure if she's gonna go for that or if she's gonna switch at this point, thinking that I'm just gonna go straight for the Thunderbolt now and it'll probably do a lot of damage anyway, and she doesn't because she stays in and wants to kill me with the Hydro Pump, apparently because she's carrying Hydro Pump Suicune, and ow, that's gonna hurt because Zapdos can't kill Suicune when it has +1 special defense even with the Life Orb. So Fizz is going to go down, that's unfortunate, but fortunately for me, her Suicune is now at such a low amount of HP, I can easily bring Crobat in, and looking at her whole team, she really doesn't have anything that likes switching in on Crobat, especially not a Choice Banded Brave Bird, and I am actually running Choice Banded Crobat because it's not so average, and it does well actually. Choice Banded Crobat is really powerful. Fizz used it against me, and he wrecked me with the Choice Banded Crobat, and I decided to make one after that because I was like, wow, this thing's pretty good. But Chandelure comes in, and usually if you're bringing something like Chandelure in on a Crobat, it signifies that it is a Choice Scarf variant. So I'm going to go to Victini, and I'm actually going to dodge 2 overheats in a row, which is kind of funny. I mean, it wouldn't have done that much, I guess. It would have done a significant amount, because Chandelure has a lot of special attack, and obviously she wouldn't have stayed in for a second one after the first one anyway. So the second miss is kind of arbitrary, but it still makes a difference, I guess, and it's a little bit annoying, because extra damage can always change the course of a battle, as we know. But I'm going to go for Thunder, trying to hit her because all I have is Psychic and Thunder and stuff, and I don't want to go for Psychic and hit the Umbreon on the switch in because I predict the Umbreon to come in, and I hit her with a Thunder, I get the Paralysis, but of course that is a terrible thing because Umbreon has Synchronized, and I sink the Paralysis onto my Victini. So that's horrible, because now Victini's kind of crippled a bit. But Umbreon being in, I thought I would go straight to Steelix, because I didn't think Umbreon could even do that much to a Steelix, and I thought Rocks would be a nice thing to get up on the field. Unfortunately for me, I guess, sees that coming and goes proactively into her Chandelure to sort of combat that situation. And thankfully she doesn't miss the overheat this time, takes me down to Sturdy. And that's why I love Sturdy, because Steelix pretty much manages to get up Rocks guaranteed. It's very useful when you have that ability. It's very nice in 5th gen. So anyway, Overheat's gonna just roast Steelix. He's done, man. He is so done at this point. Not even gonna try and live anymore. The good thing about this, of course, is now she's at -4 special attack. There is no way in hell she's gonna be wanting to stay in on a Victini, and she's obviously gonna go into this Umbreon. And now I know she's gonna go straight to Umbreon because it takes on this Victini, because it's a special Victini, very well. So knowing she's going to do that, I proactively switch into Crobat and get a real advantage here, because I could go for the Brave Bird and potentially do a hell of a lot of damage, or I could just go for the Choice Banded U-turn, get off some super effective damage, and then go into, I guess, another threat to finish it off with. Unfortunately for me, like, U-turn doesn't do as much as I kind of expected it to. I guess it's because I lack stab on it, and it's not got a very high base power to begin with, so that kind of plays into it a bit. So I go into Floatzel thinking that maybe this thing could do some stuff like Waterfall flinch in with the Paralysis. Then I kind of realised that, well, she's wish passing and wishing to all her guys, and that's not good, and I don't really want that to happen to me. So yeah, I'm just going to stay in a Waterfall, I guess, on this Hitmontop. She's going to get the wish on next turn, but thing about the him on top is that it can obviously spin my rocks away, and I don't really have anything that wants to be a ghost. You know, I don't have a ghost type on my team, so I can't go into something to spin block. What I can do is go for the switcheroo. And I can get a Flame Orb onto the him on top, not only removing its leftovers, its main form of recovery, but also crippling it completely and basically not allowing it to do damage to me with any of its moves, even if it's like Sucker Punch or a close combat or whatever. It shouldn't really threaten me anymore now that it is burned. But you know, he gets rid of the rocks, which wow, that's all the problem with everyone, because everyone's a male battler, and then there's like a female person, and you're like, oh wait a second, I gendered all the wrong things and the stuff. Now I'm just not even making sense. Anyway, Victini comes in, and paralysis I still have. What am I'm talking like Yoda now. Jesus Christ, Zed, keep your head in the ball. Head in the ball, yes! Head in the ball in the game. What I don't. Okay, I've just confused myself to no end. There's too many things happening. Umbreon is in now. Let's take a chill pill and calm the hell down. So I'm just going to go for lots of hits on this Umbreon. What I'm really afraid of, basically, is this Umbreon going for Wish. And eventually she is going to want to get that wish to her Chandelure. Now, obviously, I have to predict around the Chandelure. I don't want to be going for Fire Blast, because that's obviously going to give it a Flash Fire boost. I don't want to be going for Thunder, because it has the potential to miss. I want to get it with a Psychic on the switch in, essentially. And I basically just have to kind of predict around this Umbreon to make sure that whenever she goes for the Wish, I know she's going to for sure go into Chandelure, and I need to catch it on the switch in before it does major damage and anally ruptures my Victini. So, she's just saying with the payback, why do I keep doing the thing? And, I don't even at this point, because that's a crit. Wow, I didn't even remember that. And I get paralyzed. Okay, that's a bad turn. That was not a tasty turn for me at all. But at this point, I'm thinking she's going to want to wish. And she doesn't. She paybacks it. Why does she keep on payback? I guess she wants to kill Victini at this point. Maybe I'm just staying in for death fodder. I don't even know at the moment. But Will-O-Wisp happens, and I'm going to go for the Thunder this time, because she's going to go for the wish. And then once she's wished, she's going to want to go to Chandelure. And she doesn't think that I'm going to go for the Psychic on this turn, because I go for Fire Blast. And now, because I've lured her into a full sense of security that I'm going to go for Fire Blast on the next turn, she thinks I'm going to go for it. Therefore, she's going to go to Chandelure to not only get the Flash Fire boost, also to get the Wish. But because I'm a crafty person, and I thought that is exactly what she would do, she goes into Chandelure, and instead of getting Flash Fire boost and a lovely Wish, she's going to get hit by a Psychic, and it's going to die. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you use Victini when it's almost dead and on the verge of not being able to do anything anymore. But now I'm going to let it die, because, well, Stealth Rock's up, right? There's no reason for me to switch out, and also I'm paralyzed now, like 30 HP, so it's probably useless, and, you know, Umbreon can kill me with the payback. Even though it is burned, that's still going to take me out, so it is stab and everything. It's Umbreon, and, God, Umbreon's such a pain, man. This thing is so annoying. But, as we can tell, at this point, I think that I can definitely take this thing out with a Choice Band and Brave Bird, and the rest of her team does not like Crobat in any way. The Hitmontop's going to die from a Brave Bird, Whimsicott's going to die from a Brave Bird, and her last thing, what's her other thing? I don't even remember what it is now. But one of her things that is bad against Crobat, I guess, would happen to not like it. Whimsicott is basically not going to be able to do anything to me, because all it can do is stupid, like, Leech Seed, Paralyze moves with Status, and I'm not going to get paralyzed. I'm surprised I only got paralyzed like a couple of times this match. That was pretty decent. Considering I was paralyzed a lot of the time with Victini, only got paralyzed once, so, you know, played into my benefit, I guess. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes paralysis likes to be your friend, other times it doesn't. That's the thing. Heracross. Here's her Heracross, and this is a sticky situation. I have Moses, which is my Rotom left, and I have my Floatzel. So I decided to go to Moses first of all. And this probably wasn't the best idea, because Floatzel would have outsped actually wouldn't have outsped because it's Scarfed, but Floatzel would have been able to take Stone Edge and go for waterfalls and stuff, and it would have been generally nice. Thing is this Heracross is locked in Stone Edge, and I didn't think it would do that much of damages, and it did that much of damages, and now I'm scared, because if she hits me another time, I'm dead. Thankfully, I dodge a Stone Edge, and I hit a Thunderbolt. All I need to do is dodge one more Stone Edge, and I'll be home free, basically. But if I don't, then this is going to turn sour pretty quickly. And she goes to the Stone Edge. And it misses! I'm like, yes, it misses! Yes, yes, yes! And then she screams at the top of her voice, and then everyone in the stream is like, what the hell are you talking about? And Stone Edge misses. And that was fun times, I guess, because it was good. It missed. It helped me win. In all essence, if she had hit a Stone Edge, she probably would have taken the game because obviously Floatzel wouldn't have been able to do much to this Hitmontop that it doesn't have the burn. And well, actually, it's going to get the Flame Orb after this turn anyway because it's choice lock. It's tricked it. But no, the bad thing would have been he would have the Hitmontop would have intimidated me, and that would have lowered my attack, and I wouldn't have been able to probably kill Heracross after being intimidated. And, you know, it would have gone south from there, essentially. But it didn't go south because she doesn't like hitting Stone Edge. Like, her last battle she uploaded, like, Terrakion was like, no, not gonna, no, I don't want to hit Stone Edge, not happening. So, I guess Stone Edge isn't the best of friends. You know, I think they're going through a bit of a rough patch. I don't think the Stone Edge is a good idea for Heather to be using anymore. I think just use Rock Slide. It's a better alternative, and it probably will hit most of the time, and it's more reliable. But anyway, oh my god, what is going on with me today? I'm freaking just all over the place in this narration. Maybe because I'm not thinking clearly, maybe because I'm just talking out my ass. But in any case, that's the game. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment or a like or something. I don't even remember what YouTube you do anymore on it. You just hit buttons now. It's all weird and stuff. So, yeah, you can check out Heather. She's got some videos, and she's probably going to upload sometime soon. I don't know. She didn't upload for a while, but probably sometime soon. You can do that. I'll leave her link in the description. Otherwise, you can check out my channel if you haven't already. Why am I telling you that? You probably already have done that. If you haven't, then you can do it. I don't know. I'm talking out my. It just reminds me of the old days when I just talked out my ass at the end of a video and never give a shit. I'm just saying nothing. I'm rambling on with my rambling thoughts in my mind, and that's how it happens sometimes. You just can't end a video. You just have to keep talking. If your name's Fizzy Stardust, you talk to a black screen, but apparently I am not doing that. I'm talking to a screen of a video that's previously done by myself, which you can click on the screen and go to if you want to. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say bye because I'm done. I'm so done. Goodbye, Universe, Earth, YouTube. I'll see you next time. Later.